Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth. I was actually about to head out and go get me some coffee, and I grabbed my phone. It's kind of like a routine. I grab my phone to go to Google and go to the blogs to see what Google is reporting, what the blogs are reporting, and the very first thing that popped up on Instagram was this that was reported by TMZ. So T Hood unaliving case, cops say suspect is son of Kirk and Rashida Frost. So huge update in the T Hood unaliving case down in Georgia. Cops have identified their top suspect, and he is the son of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta stars Kirk and Rashida Frost. TMZ obtained the incident report from the rapper Slang, and the Gwinnett County Police Department says their primary unaliving suspect is Kai Lasheed Frost. As we reported, T. Hood was shot at his Georgia home Friday, and he later died. It's since been revealed T. Hood was dating Kirk and Rashida's daughter, and now cops say the rapper was shot in a domestic dispute. And they fingered Kirk and Rashida's son as their suspect. Story developing, ... You know, we've been keeping up with this story since it first broke over the weekend. And I, of course, told you that I was going to keep my ear to the streets and, well, not keep my ear to the streets, but, I was going to keep the cousins updated as this story developed. I have a lot to say. I'm really just waiting for this to kind of take another turn that I'm expecting it to take, because I really, really, really want to tug on Kelsey's wig. Yep, Kelsey getting a tugging too. I really want to tug on Kirk and Rashida's wig. Definitely theirs. They say it's important for a son to have their father in the home. I wonder what Kirk was doing. Because from what Google states, Kai is 24 years old. They say he just had a birthday in October. Well, it's about to be October again. If he did this, baby, he's going to prison. Brain ain't even fully developed yet. And baby, he is going straight to prison if he did this.
And so clank clank, clank clank.
And then, of course, they're also saying that Rashida and Kirk allegedly picked them up. They went to the scene of the crime, and now they're saying that it was an alleged cover-up. Baby, they was over there cleaning up that place like Olivia Pope and Associates. Hello? It's just a sad situation all around. I'm really trying to not really go there right now, but it's just a sad situation all around, right? Because you have a situation with T Hood. Girl. This is why y'all need to keep y'all hands to yourself. Hello? I'm gonna shut up though. You got a situation with T Hood, who is now gone to glory. And then, Kelsey, who sounds like, based off of the things that have been hitting the internet, she just sounds like she's a bona fide liar. And then you have Kai, who, some of y'all not gonna like what I have to say in a future video, but it's gonna be said. This is exactly why I tell people, whenever there is a situation with your sister, your mother, your grandmother, your nieces, and they unfortunately might be getting their head knocked between a washer and a dryer, tell them to call the cops. And if they don't call the cops, call the cops. Call the cops. Call the laws and tell them that there is someone over there knocking your head up against a wall. Call the cops. Oh, I don't want to call the cops. Okay, well, why are you calling my phone? Because right then and there, I know you're going back. So you just want your uncles and brothers and best friends to go beat up this man in the name of you being their loved one. But if you were really trying to stand on business, you will call the cops and tell them, hello, hi, I need to report an incident. Yes, my boyfriend / husband, he just knocked my head between a washer and a dryer. He's a big black man. Can you send the cops over here and tell them to handle their business? Yeah. Because now what has happened from what they said, Kai was alerted, the brothers were alerted some way, somehow. I guess we're talking about it now. The brothers were alerted some way, somehow. I think one of the brothers lived at the address with them. And then Kai and T Hood got into a fight. And I guess Kai, girl got mollywopped. Girl got his head knocked between a washer and a dryer. And then he went back and then he got a little pow and came back, and the rest is history. So now you have Kai, who in a way was defending his sister because they say it was a domestic dispute. But then in him defending his sister, he gets his ass whooped. And because he, was embarrassed or felt like less than a man, he goes and he gets a pow. And then the sister comes to the internet and says, I don't condone any of this. And then is on the recording saying that the brother shot T Hood. She didn't say Killed. D. I said deed. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And so now we have Kai, who's possibly about to go to jail for the rest of his life because he was in some way defending his sister. And his sister got on the internet, and you know what she said? I was going to get back with him anyways. Girl, I can't make this shit up. I've been trying to tell y'all. That's what she said. She said she never put people in their business because she knew they was going to be right back together. That's what she said. I have so much to say. It's just a sad situation because the direction that this is going, I don't know, but the direction that this is going, Kai is going to prison. And I wouldn't be surprised a few of them. Because, honey, y'all over there wiping up shit and cleaning up shit and girl harboring fugitives and shit. I don't know. Would he technically be considered a fugitive? No. Right? Because he hasn't really been charged with anything. He's just a suspect. But girl, y'all picking from what I don't know. I wasn't there. Girl, be very clear. I wasn't there. From what they say, girl, they cleaned up the crime and whoever they is and picked him up and had a meeting, girl, around at the Wendy's. That's what one of the sisters said. At the end of the day, it's going to be what it's going to be. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to leave it alone for right now. That was the update. Kai is the primary suspect in the unaliving of T Hood. And yeah, I don't know anything about the other brother. Because, there was another brother too who they said was there. But right now they're just saying that Kai is the primary suspect. Shout out to Kirk for raising his son.